Hello, everyone. I'm going to wait a few minutes. My name is Wanda Webster Mitchell. I'm going to wait just a second uh, till 6 o'clock hits and see if we have some people pop on. Let's just see. How are you guys doing this evening? Happy Sunday, you guys. Happy Memorial Day. Let's not forget Memorial Days for those we've lost, those that have gone on, not us old veterans. Come on in. Come on in. If you happen to be watching this, let me start. My name is Wanda Mitchell. The topic tonight is going to be about seizures, epileptic and non-epileptic. And I've been battling those for several years, so I got a little experience in that area, and I wanted to share a few things with you tonight. Um, but everyone, welcome here. Let me know where you're watching me from, please, and if you enjoyed this, share. First, let me say I will not be here without the Most High. Would not be here at all. Um, I was going to show you guys a picture of myself, but I don't have it right now to show you. I looked like I'd been in a car wreck, but it was from a seizure. Um, Epileptic seizures, are caused by the nerve transmissions in our brain. Non-epileptic seizures, they have a harder time treating because there really is no treatment for that as far as medications go. I know all too well I've lost many battles against concrete in my day, but I know there's people out there that do suffer from seizures, and I grew up with a father that had them, so I've dealt with them my whole entire life, basically. Let me tell you this: the first seizure that I ever had was in Trinidad, West Indies. I'd gone with my military unit down there on a humanitarian mission with the Navy Seabees here at the coast. Um, I had a heat stroke, and that was the first seizure that I ever had. Um, I didn't have another one until 2012. It was a grand mal. That was on a Monday night. I don't have any memory what happened between Monday and that Friday evening. I have no recollection of it, whatever, whatsoever. I don't know. It's gone. So I've dealt with those kind too, but the kind I really want to talk to you about, and once you get off of here watching this, there's plenty of evidence on Facebook, YouTube, wherever, where people have seizures, and they call them pseudo seizures, false seizures, non-epileptic seizures. They're actual seizures, but they come from a very different origin. And it took me many years to find out what was going on with me. So I'm going to start this off. I played the blood of Jesus Christ over this live stream and all throughout the airways and the algorithms. Let's just find someone that needs it, Lord. Let me be your voice in the darkness for people. It's a very darkness there. But let me read you something out of the Bible, out of Matthew, okay? And this very specific. And I fought with these for many years until I got into my Bible and found this out, and that's how I beat them. Now I'm probably going to get hit pretty hard after this video, and during it, I had a hard time getting on here. Matter of fact, but the enemy, he's relentless, but so am I. So, I'm ready to do battle. Let's do it. Let me read you Matthew 17. We'll start in verse 14. A boy is healed. And when they had come to the multitude, a man came to him, kneeling down to him and saying, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is an epileptic and suffers severely. For he often falls into the fire and often into the water. So I brought him to your disciples, but they could not cure him. Then Jesus answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I bear with you? Bring him here to me. Kind of frustrated Jesus a little bit, you know. You can see it, you can feel it in him. And Jesus rebuked the demon, and it came out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour. Then the disciples came to Jesus privately and said, Why could we not cast it out? So Jesus said to them, Because of your unbelief, for assuredly, I say to you, if you have faith as a mustard seed, and we all know that's very tiny, I say to you, if you have faith as a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, Move from here to there, and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you. However, this kind does not go out except by prayer and fasting. And that's where I'm going to stop that right there. I've had so many battles against concrete, wood, you name it. My forehead's all uneven now from all the battles I've been through. But it's true. I had the non-epileptic seizures as well. I didn't know I was fighting some heavy spiritual oppression. I was not even just ignorant to the facts, you know, of what I was up against. I was up against some heavy warfare. Spiritual warfare is real. It is not fake, you know. As in my last video, I showed you a scar, but it's very real. And the more you got to give to people, the harder it's going to come for you. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that. So, but it was not until I came across these verses, and I've heard pastors preach on it, that I learned how to take a deep look inside, and I had to do some praying and some fasting. Some praying and some fasting, and I'm going to just read something to you real quick. Fasting, it subdues the flesh and removes worldly distractions. Prayer aligns your heart and mind with God's power. Together, they shift your focus from your own ability to God's. I couldn't fight them in my own strength. I had to get in that deeper spiritual level, that deeper, closer relationship with God. You know, He was there through it all. But if you're out there and you do have what's called non-epileptic seizures, I am very aware that there's no medication on this planet that's going to help you. There isn't, period. And most of them are brought on by stress. I could tell you if I get real stressed out one day, my daughters would tell you the next day one's coming. And I usually could feel it. But it's like it's a building of pressure, and it's just intensity and anxiety, fear, anxiety, all that. Um, but if you're out there and you do have these kind of seizures, I know exactly what you're going through. You know exactly what you're going through while you're going through it. You feel everything. You hear everything everyone is saying. You hear if people are laughing at you, if people are helping you. You can sense the genuineness and sincerity in people or the lack of it. Everything in your body is on fire and burning because you know what's going on. You are there. Now, you may have some little moments where that seem foggy to you, you know, but you're aware of what's going on. But there's nothing you can do within your own human power to stop it. Your muscles are going crazy. You're beating your head against concrete, and it is hurting like HE double hockey sticks. I've gotten black eyes. I've got, you name it. I look like I was in a car wreck, you guys. But that's the enemy. He's putting you through it. And I'm going to tell you right now, if he's on you like that, then you got a high calling. He's trying to stop you before you get there. Don't let him. Don't let him. You know, God put enmity between the woman and the snake, and I promise you it goes both ways. See, the enemy don't like to see me coming because I don't fear him. I've been too many rounds with him. If you need prayer, if you need healing, drop me some comments and let me know. I'll pray with you. I'll pray for you. But it's going to take you rising up on your own, saying to yourself, I am not a victim of this. You got to say to yourself, and you got to get with God, and you're going to have to deprive yourself of some things. You're going to have to starve yourself of whatever it is that you like so much, your idols, your props, food, whatever it is. You're going to have to do some fasting and some prayer. That's the only thing that made mine stop. And when I feel like one's about to come on me, guess what I do? I get in that, I get in that prayer closet. I get in that war room. Wherever I'm at is my war room. Okay, so it may be sitting outside on the balcony. That's my war room. Wherever I'm at, this is my war room. Wherever I am is a war room. I promise you. But you're gonna have to take up for your own self, because he is not going to cut you any slack. The devil, Satan, Lucifer, the enemy, whatever you want to refer to him as, he's not going to cut you any slack. And he holds no punches. I have about beaten myself to death. And I'm feeling it and I'm knowing what's going on, but I can't stop just beating my head against the concrete. My daughters have rescued me so many times. I had two dogs that they were my seizure dogs. They would go get help, and one would stay with me, and one would go get help if I fell out on the road. I don't have them anymore, but they were a blessing to me. They were sent by God. But I'm here to tell you right now, you don't have to keep suffering. You do not. And if you're out there and you're watching me and you don't believe any of this is real, oh yeah, it's real. And it's spiritual warfare. It's spiritual warfare. It sure is. Believe me or not, I'm not here to win approval. I'm here to bring you the truth. I don't walk the walk so I can talk it. But I'm here for you, babies. Just I'm letting you know I'm here for you. I've suffered with these for probably about 10 years, and yeah, better believe. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be completely transparent. The enemy's trying to get at me right now, but guess what? Hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. Okay, get in that Bible. Look in Matthew chapter 17. I promise you, it's in Mark too. Look in the book of Mark. It's in Mark. But until I come across these verses and really understood what it meant, I suffered greatly, greatly. You can't take Dilantin. You can't take gabapentin. None of that works for these seizures. It is called spiritual oppression. If you don't keep your guard up and stay prayed up and stay under Psalm 91, you're going to catch it. I'm going to tell you another thing. This is what's hurting you right now. The enemy can't get you. He'll drop down to the next in line. He'll go after your family, after your kids or your grandkids. You see, it left me, but now I have a 27-year-old daughter that's suffering from them. And I told her the other day exactly what goes on when that's happening to her, and she said, yes, Mom. She understands now what I was going through. All them times she flipped me off of my back to keep me off of my back. Her little 5'4" butt weighing like 130 pounds would flip a, at that time, 220-pound woman like it was nothing. And I'm going to tell you what, he's on her now because she has the gift of healing as well. Because you see, when I was in those kicking spells, whatever you want to call them, when I was in those, my baby girl, she always was there. She'd come get beside me, or she'd get up against my hip, and she'd just rest her arm there on my leg, and within a little bit, it just smoothed on out. Her calmness. See, that calm. But you don't have to suffer. Let me help you out. Let me help you. Holla at your girl. I promise you I got you. Okay? You guys have a good evening. I love you. Let me know if you need prayer. And if you're watching this, let me know where you're watching me from. I would appreciate it. And if you like it, share. Also on YouTube, there's if you don't believe this, there's hundreds of videos, probably thousands by now. And they look. It looks like some of it's fake. It's not. It's not. It's not fake at all. It's oppression. All right. And we know what to do about it now. Okay. You guys have a good night. Take care. Be safe out there. And God's blessing you all. Okay. Good night.